in partnership. When partners in marriage value equality, they see each other as equals, treat each other with respect, consider each other's need, and support one another. Equal partners agree on goals together and work as a team to achieve these goals. Being in a partnership isn't about one person being in charge or always getting his or her way. It is about two people listening to each other and working together to achieve a common goal. In a true partnership, respect is present and power is shared. A true love partner will respect you as an individual, your opinions, and your boundaries. They won't try to control or manipulate you. They'll be honest with you and won't do anything to betray your trust. It's always about taking the time to invest in others and helping them find and be their best selves, no matter the circumstances. This means suspending your own self-interest to be there in someone else's time of need, as partners did. What should one bring to the table in a relationship? A personal growth and development should be a priority for both partners in a relationship. Set shared goals and work together to achieve them. Encourage each other to pursue education, hobbies, and personal interests. Celebrate each other's accomplishment and support each other during challenging times. What does a woman bring to the table in a relationship? Men always ask. She brings and keeps the relationship on its toes. A confident woman refuses to allow her relationship to become stagnant or boring. She'll always be doing her part in keeping things new and exciting. She makes it her business to help maintain a strong, healthy connection with her partner. She can provide support, understanding, and care. A woman who is truly in love with a partner will always put him first and do anything she can to make him happy. This includes being there for him when he needs emotional support, helping out around the house, creating positive moments together, and supporting in the affairs of the home. One of the qualities that make a lady become of high value to a man is the ability to be self-sufficient. Many men love ladies who can take care of themselves without any help. Additionally, she's generally kind, confident, inspiring, bold, truthfully, dedicated, and honest. One of the main qualities a woman wants in a man is honesty and reliability. She would want someone who can support her, be there for her, and who means what he says. A dishonest and unreliable man will keep disappointing his partner and show that they don't value the relationship at all.
Okay, so our topic this morning, partners in partnership. And to do justice to this topic, we have in the house Barrister Anolawa. Isn't she looking beautiful? I'm sure you're going to see her looking beautiful. Good morning. It's so good to have you. She's DIP counseling and also a certified leadership and management person. And she will be doing justice to our topic, partners in partnership.
Nice having me again. I'm so happy to be here in this new year.
Happy New Year to you.
And you are going to instill more values into our families this year by God's grace.
Amen. Thank you so much for honoring us. Yes, ma'am. I want to ask you these questions first. You know, many people just know, they say partner. I'm a partner to Joy. I'm a partner to Blossom. I'm a partner to Johnson. Men don't really understand what it means, you know, to be a partner. Who is a partner?
Thank you.
Who is a partner?
A partner, in a broad sense of it, is somebody that you work together with to make something succeed. Generally on all spheres of life, in business, in homes, in marriage, in relationships, in anything. A partner is someone that you come together to make sure that the aims, the objectives, the values, what you desire comes to fruition by coming together. That's what partnership means. I want to set up a company now. I'm into technology. I won't go looking for somebody that is into baking to be partners with me because we don't have the same goals. We don't have the same values concerning that business. So for a partnership to work, you need someone that you have the same ideals, the same goals, you are pursuing the same thing, which is success of that partnership.
Okay, ma, you started by saying partnership to bring together, right?
Yes.
Now, that brings me to the question, why do men actually ask what do women bring to the table?
Generally, it means our discussion is going to be centered marriage partnership.
Yes.
Like I said, marriage, what are the aims? What do you want to achieve by getting married? As a man, what do you want to achieve by getting married? By saying, woman, I love you, come and spend the rest of your life with me. Or that woman, what do you want to achieve? What's your vision for 20 years after you've said yes to someone that came to tell you, come and be partners with me in this journey of marriage? If my own value, my own idea of partnership in that marriage is after 5 years, once he gives me money, I get out of that partnership. Or the man is just like, okay, come, I just want somebody. My mother spoils me silly. I don't cook, I don't wash, I don't do anything. I don't even touch a pin when I'm at home. So why I want to get married is I want somebody that can cook, somebody that can wash, somebody that I can just call at my beck, please lie on the bed, because he doesn't want to be going to, you know what I mean. So if those are his aims of getting married, then going out to look for somebody that wants to be a career person, that wants to make a name for herself, that wants to be distinguished, that wants to make his or her children to make something substantial and tangible on ground when they come, then those two partners can work. So
Okay.
for that partnership to work, both of them, the man and the woman, they must have the same focus of why they are getting married, why they are going into that partnership. Whether we believe it or not, marriage is partnership.
Marriage is partnership. Okay, what do you think that partner should engage in to show how committed they are to their partner? Those things, if you can give us the nugget or give us the pointers and explain them.
Most times when people talk about what are you bringing to the table, the first thing that comes to their mind is money. And it's not meant to be. Money is not the main factor you bring to that marriage partnership. If a man is asking you, oh babe, this one where we won't get married, well, what do you have for me? What the man is having at the back of his mind, or the woman, most times he always shifts it to the woman, but no, it's the man. It's the men. Men don't want to like, come, if I'm bringing 20 naira, he wants the woman to bring 30 naira. And vice versa, the woman is like, I read something recently. The wife refused to work. He said, man, you are rich, I don't want to work. And the man is like, okay, let me give you money, start a business, do something. Do you know the woman refused? She said she's not working. So once they are asking, what are you bringing to the table, the first thing shouldn't be money. For a man, it should be love and respect. What is that man bringing to the table? There is no woman that you will show love and respect that will not reciprocate that gesture. So the first thing both parties, both partners, if they are truly focused on the same goals, there should be love and respect.
But I would like to ask this. Do women really bring something to the table? Now, the reason why I'm asking this question is I'm going to talk from a point of a woman.
Yes.
Now, I feel like I'm getting married to you. You saw me, you loved me.
Yes, sir.
You said we should spend life together. And I accepted. And I've decided that, okay, I'm coming to be with you. Now, bear children, which is, of course, my obligation as a wife. I'll keep the home clean. So, is that not enough thing I'm bringing to the table? But sincerely, do women really bring something to the table? Because we are talking about partnership.
Looking at me, do you think just giving birth to children and cleaning the house is the only thing I brought to the table?
No.
Definitely not. That's not the only thing you bring to the table. We are defining it as partnership. For that thing to work, each and everyone must contribute something. It's not only childbearing. In this age and generation, finances is very important. If the husband is providing the money, I expect the woman to know how to manage properly that finances. You know, some women, give them 10,000 to cook something, they will still tell you it's not enough. And men don't like that. As at that time, what that man has is 10,000. As a woman, one of the things you should bring to the table is proper management of that home, of that finances, of that children. And it's not only money that you will use in doing that. because I gave birth is a natural thing God has created with woman. If men could give birth, do you know some men will not even get married? So God has so designed it that this is your heavenly, natural thing that you are going to do when you come to that partnership called marriage. So that shouldn't be the I'm the one that gave birth to the children. I'm the one
that God has created men to provide for the women.
I'm not disputing that. God has created men to provide. Okay, for the family, yes. I'm providing, and you are not managing it well. I'm providing, you are a careless spender. I'm providing, you don't see anything good in what I'm bringing. Is that what your mates are bringing? I've been married to you 5 years. I don't have a bone straight wig. I've been married to Yes, men are meant to provide. Are you praying for that man to get better? Are you encouraging him to get better? He has been on a job for like 5 years. You are not seeing changes. The only thing you give to him every day is nagging. You are kineko, you are stagnant, you are stupid, you don't even think of change. Instead of saying that, my dear, don't you think you should apply somewhere else? That is some of the things you bring to the table. Emotional stability. If you know what to say at the right time to a man, you will get something good from him. Wow. You are coming back from work, 8 hours, he's stressed up. Lagos traffic. I stay in Lagos, so I should know. Lagos traffic. Now the third mainland is closed. You have to leave early, you know. And the man comes home worn out. The boss at the office has stressed him, Keneko, and is like, "Please, darling, can I have something to eat?" Actually, he didn't really provide enough. What you brought to the table is to emotionally stabilize, but my dear, what you left was just we couldn't. Can you please manage this? Please, don't come and kill me. I didn't marry you for you to come and make me suffer in your house. Emotional stability, encouragement, the way to talk, those basic things that people don't really see as what you bring into that marriage partnership. And that's what makes it work. It's not money. Even if we have 10 million for some married couples, do you know that marriage could still break up?
Yeah.
Because the woman didn't bring that thing that I want to make it work. And it's those abstract things that we don't really get to look into very well that makes marriage work. If it's the woman that is bringing the money in, the man should be able to like stabilize himself. It's for the meantime. It's for the meantime. And work together. That's why it's partnership. Not that when the woman says, okay, I've paid school fees, please. Are you the first person that will pay school fees for their children? Are they not your children too? So it's partnership. It's both of us bringing things, bringing something to the table. And it's not basically, primarily, independently money.
Okay. Now, should partners be about what you present first, what you want first? I want you to give me this. Or can get before going into the partnership in marriage?
We always deceive ourselves by thinking that what you see when you want to start that partnership called marriage is what is going to make it succeed. I can see my darling Joy now, and like, the first day I saw her, you could see the way she's dressed, beautiful. Yes. The earrings itself is giving life.
Okay, now.
You know, that kind of a thing. And not knowing that Joy herself is not a joy giver to the extent that will make the marriage work. And because you've seen Joy, she's wearing the red top, the jeans, the trainers, everything. She knows how to combine colors, and you think, that's the kind of woman I want. She knows how to dress. She knows how to talk. You can even hear her voice. And you think that is all she should bring because that's what you can see. You've not sat down with her to ask her, what are your goals? What do you think of marriage? Do you want your marriage to last like 50 years? Do you know some people, they will tell you, I've heard someone saying that once that marriage is 10 years, I have all my kids will separate.
Part of marriage.
You don't give.
So if that
already.
woman now get married to a man that wants everlasting, forever. The parents were married for 50 years, and he too is coming into that marriage with 50 years, my wife, my kids, grandchildren, they'll graduate. But the woman coming, Once it's 10 years, I have 2 kids. Please, I can't sponsor any man. They don't have the same goals. That partnership cannot work.
Okay.
Joy.
Now, my question is, you said something about partnership coming together. What if you get married to someone who, from the beginning, you people had the partnership, you people had everything, and then along the line, you discover that he's drifting or the woman is drifting away, and his people are no longer on that path? Because sometimes, let's take it to business. Two people can start a business, and along the line, one thing happens and they separate. Now, how do you address such an issue in marriage? You cited an instance of somebody not wanting to stay for more than 10 years. There are some people that truly want to stay, but because of circumstances surrounding maybe the man, probably what he has done or what she has done, is leading to that break. How do you amend those walls before it gets to that point of?
In economics, there's this thing that says all things being equal, but in reality, all things can never be equal at all. Business partnership, that's why I keep inverted comma open and close. Business partnership is not marriage partnership
At all.
Everything has its own distinctions. So when you are coming with that mentality of business partnership, I bring 100 naira, he brings 100 naira, nobody can talk to anybody anyhow, before you make any decision, blah blah blah, I don't go agree for anybody. We contributed equally. That is not the strategy for marriage partnership. But if it's business partnership, you are like, man, we need to make this thing work, we need to have a meeting with this man, you must be there by, you can command, because that is the way business partnership works. But when it comes to marriage partnership, it's a continuous overhauling, learning, compromise, maturity, one person not bowing down, one person stepping down a bit for the other. When is the time of the other person? That is the way marriage partnership works. So those are the things that will make it to last longer. Not you are talking, I'm talking.
When one is cold, one is hot.
When one is deaf, one is dumb. When one is talking, one is quiet. When one is saying, I can't say sorry, the other one is saying sorry. They have their own different characteristics to make it work.
Okay. But right now we need to join our guest on Zoom. Dr. Oladimeji Olatunji, are you there?
Yes, I'm here with you.
Okay. Good morning, doctor. How are you this morning?
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. How are you this morning? Okay. Dr. Oladimeji Olatunji is a lecturer, a filmmaker, a public analyst, and he's joining us right here from Lagos, live from Lagos. Okay. We're looking at partners in partnership. And I want to ask you, do you think we need to consider men when a man is asking what does a woman bring to the table? You understand that slang, that language? What are you bringing to the table? When a man is asking a woman that question, do we need to consider the man who is asking that question as well?
All right. When the question, what do you bring to the table is asked, most times it is usually misconstrued.
Okay.
Most times you believe that when people ask you that what do you bring to the table, it has to be monetary. It has to be material. I'm listening to some of the guests, and I picked some salient things they said. When you're talking about marriage is basically a partnership. Both parties, the man, the woman, are coming together to be strengths for each other. When it wherever they have defects. So the man and woman must bring, if not equally, but they must both come to the table of partnership with something. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go on. We can hear you, doctor.
All right. All right. So, am I clear?
Yeah, you're better now.
Okay. So that's basically it. It's both ways. The man, the woman, everybody has to come to the table of partnership with something. That's the marriage partnership with something.
Okay, true.
Okay, doctor. You started by saying both of them will have to come to the table and discuss. Now, some men will tell you, "I want to have everything before I go into marriage," and when they finally get
I can hardly hear you. I think I'm struggling with the audio. Really
Can
struggling
you
with the
hear
audio.
me now? Can you hear me now?
Can you hear us now?
Hello.
Doctor.
Can you hear us now?
Yes, I
Okay.
can, but not too loud. But it's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's just manage it
asking,
like this.
I said when you started, you talked about partners coming together to agree before they get into marriage. Now, you have some men that will tell you, "I want to get everything ready, set before I bring in the woman into the house." Now, 2-3 years down the line, the woman was never asked, "What are you bringing to the table?" And then she wakes up one morning to the man asking her, "What are you bringing to the table?" Now, can you tell us specifically the things that women can bring to the table aside the financial aspect of it, from a man's point of view?
Okay. Thank you for the question. I'll try as much as possible not to look for trouble.
Okay.
From my experience so far, and I think I have a bit of experience in this industry. For a man doesn't really, well, some men are looking for money, looking for financial contribution in marriages. But for most men that I've seen and that I've discussed with, they want peace. They want you to come to the table of partnership with peace. One of the guests mentioned something about a man facing Lagos traffic for hours. Then you are home. The last thing you want is, stress and a nagging wife. That's the last thing you want. You want somebody that is going to support your dream, that's going to believe in your dream, because there's so much pressure on both men and women, but on the men it is a bit tedious, because you have to balance being a father, being a husband, and also trying to be that financially independent, especially in this part of the world, in Africa, where the man is expected to be an alpha male, expected to provide everything. You want a wife that would understand you, support the dream, support you in whatever endeavor you have, and see to it that you achieve your dream. Now, but when you are married to a wife that nags, a wife that doesn't believe in whatever you are doing and puts you down regularly with the words of her mouth, with her action, then it's a very big problem. I've said it several times that no matter how anointed you are, even if all the pastors in this country decide to anoint you with their blood, if you are not married to a wife that sees you as a partner and is following through with whatever you are doing, then you cannot achieve anything. Now, I listened to Heidi Kabasa's interview where he mentioned the fact that some wives come into the marriage with connection. Maybe you as the man, you are trying to achieve something really, really serious, and all you need is just a call to the appropriate quarters. And your wife has that connection to make that call. Just the call alone can solve lots of problems for you. Just the call can make you achieve your dream faster. So it all depends on where your weakness is. Your weakness may be in prayer. and you are married to a wife that prays very well. So where you lack, your wife fills that gap. As the man, your own weakness may be arranging and coordinating the house. When your wife is a good coordinator and can manage properly, then it makes it easier for you to navigate through life and through the marriage. But the problem most times is everybody is coming. Most people are not everybody. Most people are coming into marriages with their own selfish agenda. You are coming into the marriage, just like the guest said, that there are people that are in marriage and they just want to be in the marriage for 10 years. Now, the husband wants a long relationship, long marriage, wants it to be forever. Now, like the Bible said, can two work together except they agree? No. So if both parties don't see the need to get to achieve whatever they want to achieve, that is the marriage goal, they are not going anywhere. Then also, if both parties don't see the need to be each other's backbone, each other's shield and shelter, then there's a problem. Because each person must equally, okay, now I keep saying nobody's perfect. My wife is not perfect, I'm not perfect either. But the imperfection should be a part that both of us should be ready to accommodate and cover.
Okay, Dr. Oladimeji, I want to ask this question. Now, regarding partners, the wife is a businesswoman, the husband is a professional or has a career, is actually working on, and of course, everybody is bringing something on the table. Now, before we went on the break, she mentioned something like, one needs to be the fire, the other needs to be the water. While one is hot, the other one needs to be cool. Now they're both rushing in and getting home. Maybe the husband got home before the wife. Is it possible for whoever gets home first to take, to take the responsibility of making sure that things run, including the children, before the other one comes in? Yes, they have all faced the traffic. They have all gone through the rigors of the day, and now they are coming to their home, which is supposed to be the peace, a place of peace. How do you think the two of them, should manage such an activity when they now finally get home and everybody is tensed? Who should come down for the other? The one that comes in first or the one that comes in later because she's the wife? How do we run this?
Okay, thank you. All right.
I think we'll have to push that to you. Okay, Dr. Oladimeji, are you still there?
Can you hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go on. Go right ahead. We can hear you.
All right, so when you talk about who should, let's say, the wife is comparable to the husband.
Yeah.
Equity reality of now of this generation has made it a little tricky. But I have to be sincere here. I think I was really looking for about 3 days. And I almost lost my mind. I almost lost my mind. For just 3 days. So, but that notwithstanding, when you know that maybe your wife is not around, or so maybe in traffic, there is no in you going to the market to fix things for your wife. I don't see any big deal looking for the kids, not your wife. there's no big deal there, and I think it's even fun because it helps you bond with kids. It's because children are growing rapidly, and all these little things are the things that creates the bedrock of what they go of you in their head. So if you feel it's too big for you to for the children, maybe the children can assist your wife when she's not there, well, you should be ready to patch that relationship when they become older. Recently, my daughter came to the room and she said she has a wonderful letter for me. She started reading all these people. Okay, my father is this, my father is that. Then she got to the part and said, my father cooks for us whenever we are hungry. That part got to me. Because I said, oh, okay, what do I cook? I cook noodles and big spaghetti was has actually been cemented into a memory. And that is the way she would describe and know me forever. Other things will still keep joining, but at least she has formed that memory of him. So, for me, whatever works for me may not work for others, but I don't see it as a big deal when you decide to assist your wife when she's stuck somewhere. Except the wife is intentionally just pushing these responsibilities to you and asking you to handle all these things. And if you can, it's fine. But there's no big deal force in a while. It's just understanding.
It's understanding all the way. Joy, do you have any question for Doctor before?
Doctor, I would like to say a big thank you to you for joining us on the show today, even though you're struggling with your urgent meetings. We are really grateful. Thank you so very much. Hope when we call you next other time, you would answer us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ma, I wanted to ask this now.
Thank you very much.
Concerning what the doctor said, are there specific roles meant for each partner before we come to partnership? Let's relate business. You're the CEO, I'm the MD, everybody have roles in an organization. Now in marriage, partnership, are there specific roles? Okay, you stick to your roles, I stick to my roles. Then there is a place where both of us compromise and work together. Are there specific roles in marriage?
Quickly, before I answer you, let me quickly correct the kind of impression that we made, that one should be hot, one should be cold, one should be quiet. It's not when it comes to contributing to making the marriage work, but to character, your character. One can be getting angry easily, and the other person too is an angry person. One can be the talkative, and the other one, the quiet, talkative too. So I was talking about character when I was saying one should be deaf, one should be dumb. So back to your question. When we keep saying roles, specific roles, these specific roles, that, blah, blah, blah. Yes, there are roles. But there is one thing in banking, when they say you should sign the mandate card, you can either to sign, both to sign, only one person to sign. But in marriage, I believe is either to sign. When one person can't function properly there, you should be able to come in and help out. If one person, like when I travel, their dad is at home with them, would he now say because I'm not around, my roles will wait for me till I come back?
Some men are like that anyway.
Oh, even the clothes,
Even are like that, yes.
the plates.
They'll wait
the
for me
kitchen.
till I come back like 2 weeks.
Wow.
And everything will be there. You will come back and
Anyway,
meet your
nothing
roles.
is impossible.
That's true. Nothing is impossible. But what we are saying, that's why we are trying to instill that values. That's why we are on this program, to tell them it shouldn't be like
shouldn't
that.
be.
It should be either. But most times when men don't want to help at all in any other role that they feel is not their role, it gets to the woman.
Yeah.
It gets to the woman.
Yeah.
Do you want to kill me? Am I
She
not
will
somebody's
turn back
child?
and talk.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
and
it's true.
same thing for the man. The man is coming home. The role he believes to be is doing it properly. The woman is not doing her own role properly. It gets to the man.
Yeah.
So it's either way. Everybody must be able to, once you have now decided to tag some things as men role, like doctor said, you can't cook. His cooking is for women. Taking care of the children is for women.
This is for women. Changing the diapers is for
in
women.
marriage partnership, it should not be so.
So there should not be any role for
Yes,
this person, this role
this
for this
person, this person.
Let's work it together, right?
There was a time on this program we talked about if it's the woman that was working, the man was not working, the independent. And this is a real life story. The man was the one not working. The wife had an high-end career and she was being paid well. And they both agreed the man should stay at home. I'm not cooking this up. It's a real life story. It's the man that bathes the kids, takes them to school. They have an house help. So
they assist.
cook, eats with them, does their homework, go to their school. When the mother is available, they go out together. It's not a sacrosanct thing. It's not men must do this, women must do this. We should be able to help each other. But in the course of now helping each other, one person should not now lay back.
And take advantage.
Yes, or take advantage of that situation. That's when the problem comes in. But when the woman says that, it will help me sometimes, she will joyfully continue to perform that so-called women role. When the husband knows that, once I do this, my wife will chip in, he too will continually with joy to do it. And please, I want to say this, we might not have time. Financial contribution is important in every marriage. In this age and time, women should not come to a marriage without not doing anything. Even if you are not doing something as and when you get married. Because responsibilities will continue to increase.
Right.
Once the marriage proceeds, first year you are still doing I love you and sit down. You will eat suya in the night. And when you are coming, buy pizza. Second year, once it's coming to the third year, fourth year, the man will tell you, didn't you cook egusi soup with fish?
If I didn't even tell you, can't you think,
Can't you think out of the box? So you're expecting me to bring shawarma home again this night? We need to know that.
Some men actually love that anyway. The message here that says partnership is wash right hand with left hand. The result is happy partnership and marriage.
Yes, that is it. I was about saying that Yoruba adage.
That's what the person said. Without the right, the
Washing
left cannot function.
yes.
So you need your right with your left to work. and
Please,
make it
women,
perfect.
we should be financially capable, not trying to say that men should not bring what they have to the table, but it gives the man peace of mind.
It gives the man.
It gives the man peace of mind. You want to buy, your daughter has started a period, you want to buy sanitary wear, and you are waiting for daddy to come.
But ma, sorry, before we go, do you know that there are some men out there, this new generation,
Gen Z, we'll keep telling them.
They actually want a woman that will be feeding them and taking care of them.
Okay.
Not the other way around.
We'll look at that, Joy. We'll look at that.
We have them a whole lot, but women these days are waking up to reality that they need to bring, they need to work, they need to do a whole lot of things. So, but we are still reaching out to them to talk to them.
Okay, Joy.
Well, thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you for joining us this morning.
So glad to be here again.
So
this
happy to
year.
have you.
We're always honored each time you call, you answer. Yes, we've been discussing partnership in marriage. Of course, like they say, you can't wash your right hand without your left hand. We need each other, both in business, anywhere you find yourself. Partnership is key. In marriage is important so that one person don't get weary. When two people are doing the thing together, it makes the job easier. You return home, you're relaxing. Like our guests have said, both the Zoom and in-house, it's not all about money. Those little things, those little words of encouragement you tell your partner goes a very long way. My name is Joy Abu. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, so thank you for joining us this morning.